Shalom, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, brothers, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and also to you, sincere listeners of the hopeful elect. Alright, this video will be inspired by something that a brother said. And yeah, man, this thing that we call the truth, man, it should be and it is the most important thing in our lives. You know, if you see yourself as a man of the Lord, nothing comes before this work, or Yahushai's work, because this is Yahushai's thing, and he gave us a job to do. And not to say it's a simple job, but what he has done for us, it shouldn't be so difficult for us to do. Not saying that there aren't challenges and stuff like that, but to just quote a precept to get my point across. He said, if you love me, feed my sheep, right? So let me just read this precept and I'll expound on what my spirit has to say. This is Hebrews chapter 6, verse, let me start at 10, and it says, for God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed towards his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister, right? That you continue to minister, right? So he's saying that Yahweh Shemel Shai will not forget the works that you do. Everything is counted, right? And it says, verse 11 says, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to full assure of hope unto the end, right? So the point I want to make is that no matter what level a brother is, we're all expected to show the same diligence, as the apostles have said, just to pretty much link everything together, is that men are supposed to do 3 videos a week. So it doesn't mean every man is supposed to do the same quality videos, or every man is supposed to be going into deep breakdowns, but showing the same diligence. Every man should be striving to be like the men that are actually doing that, because you do have men that are actually showing that diligence and doing that amount of videos or more. So every man should be on that same level when it comes to doing your videos to show your diligence, right? And it says, verse 12 says, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises, right? So even though we don't know who is going to make it, because none of us do, you do have men that, let's say if Yahushai was to come tomorrow, they would definitely make it, because they're doing everything that the scriptures say to do regarding diligence, right? And also, let me read this in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10, and it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Right. So that was my point. You have brothers that are doing that they have been giving that diligence for years to make that part sure. So when it comes to that, they don't have to question anything, But what's important to note is that all of that is also good, but it's also about who endures unto the end, right? Just to put that out there as well, because there will be men, as they have been in the past, that have been on fire for a long time, and then they're just out of there, man. So all of that doesn't matter if you don't endure to the end. But the point is that the diligence for Yahushai is very important to show that you love him. And all he asks is that you feed his sheep, right? So we all go through everything is through the spirit. Men go through things, everything is a cycle sometimes. Everything is a learning experience when it comes to Yahweh Shem Shai. Whether it's to destroy you or it's to build you up. So it's just how you take it and how you look at things, right? But I've been learning a lot and just seeing things more clearer and understanding. Like that's the least that we can do, and it's very important to to strive to be just like the men that are making their election sure. Even though this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. We have more to go. So as I quoted before, he that endureth until the end, same shall be saved. But right now, even myself, I'm striving to be as diligent as some of the sincere men out there, right? And brothers help brothers in different ways that they don't know, man. And sometimes just simply calling something out straightforward and being straightforward is a way to go. It goes a long way. Instead, just that's love, that's charity, man. Right? So let me see what else I have here. There was something else I think is in this one. Bear with me. So this verse 12 says that ye be not, Hebrews chapter 6 verse 12, and it reads that ye be not slothful, slow, lackadaisical, lack of effort, not diligent, not carrying yourself how you're supposed to carry yourself, right? But followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. And I read this before, but as I say, you just gotta follow the men that are doing the right things according to diligence, because that's what this video is about, right? And it's not too late. It's never too late. That's why brothers lift you up, or the brothers have different personalities. They may show their love in a different way, but it's to help you, because our power, Yahweh Shai, is a merciful power. Yahweh is a merciful power. So, mercy is passed down through men in different ways. You if you're going through let's say a spell, not to say spell, it's like you're going through a little run of correction, take it cheerfully, man, because it's mercy in whatever you may be going through. As long as you still have the truth and you believe, the Lord is being very merciful to you, because you don't want the Lord to take away this beautiful thing that has renewed our minds to the point where we put away, majority of the wicked ways that we had, and we return to Yahweh Shem Shai. So the most important thing is that we still believe, and we can always correct things, because there's very good examples in front of us, right? There's no room for pride. There's no room for none of that, because even the scripture say greater. If you're a great man, you think you're a great man, I know you have all this pride. Well, pride shouldn't be there, man, because if you think you're so great, there's much expected of you, right? So you should just, pray to be more humble. So I think that's the one I wanted to get. So this is Luke chapter 21. not quite, but verse 36. And it reads, "Watch ye therefore and pray always that you may be accounted," this is Old English, "worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man." And that Son of Man is Yahushai. We all want to be crowned by Yahushai, right? But the diligence and the videos are a very important part. And through the Spirit, and I've been trying my best, and maybe it's not my best, to meet through the Spirit that standard of doing 3 videos a week or even more. Cause that's the least, man. And this is just me pretty much like letting it out through the Spirit. But it says, "Watch you therefore and pray." And when you pray, pretty much praying is a form of begging. You know, we should be begging. That's something else a brother said to me. We should be begging, man. We should be begging to make it, and even to be numbered amongst the 144,000, man. That's the spirit we should have, because that's just a form of praying and asking. And this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17, and it says, "Pray without ceasing," meaning it's pray nonstop, right? We should always be praying and asking the Lord not to take the spirit away from you, or praying that you will be numbered amongst the elect. And I do that majority of the time. You know, I was gonna say all the time, but just to be safe, right? But that's always on my spirit, because that's what's really important to me, you know, even subconsciously, because that's also important, man. How is this thing in your subconscious, as well as like, are you really sincere? That will show through the Spirit, because you can't fake it, man. But the point is, man, this thing of words, man, we if you see yourself as a man of the Lord, just feed Yahweh Shem Yoshai sheep, man. It's not our sheep, it's his sheep. We're set up to do a job. Even a couple years ago, man, I remember elders saying, "Don't hide the talent," you know, because every brother has different levels of talent. But I have a habit of holding my peace and suppressing myself, especially if I'm out there with other brothers. That's just my spirit, because of respect and order in that sense. But it can be looked at in a different way. But at the same time, you got to sharpen the sword. Got to keep improving, you know. None of us know who we are, you know. This thing is far out, so you just gotta maintain and do, man. Do the simple things that are set out to do, right? But I won't keep on rambling too much. That's pretty much all I have to say on this. And Lord willing, it was edifying, man. And just keep going, praying that the Lord keep His spirit on you to endure and improve, you know, and do the best that you can, man. Because we have many great men to, you know, over us that set a great example of how to be all over the world. So with that, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Shalom.